And our first chat with Joe Convertino Jr. from CH Insurance for our first Cup of Joe in 2024. Joe, Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year, Lisa and Gomez. Where does time go?
I know, and as I look at
know.
the calendar here, it's January 10th, and I think last week played a little clip from Larry David and Curb Your Enthusiasm. According to him, Happy New Year, and I still say it, especially if I haven't talked to somebody yet in 2024, but according to Larry David, it's only got a 3-day statute of limitations.
3 days?
Yeah, that's not enough. It's not quite
Right?
enough time.
You guys are going to laugh. I think I say it up through April with people I don't see. March or April for me.
Yeah.
Serious.
Granted, it's Larry David, but nonetheless.
He has a lot of rules, Joe. We can't follow. Larry David has so many rules.
Oh, well, Joe, I know Lisa had a specific question that maybe a lot of people have been, as they're getting their car insurance, and I know it's come up once or twice previous, but now that we're into 2024, and Lisa, what was the note that you had a question?
The new addition, the spouse addition to your auto insurance, even if you're all on the same insurance, you're getting that notification that, hey, just so you know, this time around, you've got to pay this thing, this extra little thing. I think people believe it to be compulsory and you have to do it. But you don't have to do it. You can call your insurance agent and tell them, ixnay on this new spousal insurance, please. So could you explain this for folks?
Yes. Remember, we kind of spoke about it. I think it came out in August as a new regulation. And it's a charge of, I believe, $20 to $40 spousal liability where, they're just getting a little more premium where in a major accident with some sort of liability, it was always there, but the carriers want to charge a couple bucks because now the spouse can sue the spouse. Isn't that weird? Or your partner. But the reason you wouldn't pay for that if someone is single, not married, kids driving, that have their own policy, you wouldn't have to purchase it. It's just a welcome to New York State.
Yep.
I think we used an example, Gomez, I'm kidding around, but say I'm in an accident with my wife and I'm texting or something, and, her family says, well, Joe Jr. was doing the wrong thing. I know you love him, but we're suing some of his assets. That stuff happens out there.
Yeah.
And it was,
especially if you weren't texting her. If you're not texting her when you got in that accident, oh, boy, you're in a heap of trouble.
You're right. But I drive very safe. Don't you worry. Speed limit, hands-free, all of that stuff.
All that
just
stuff.
Like Gomez. Gomez.
Thank you, Joe. Well, Joe, here we are, 2024. And I know it was a few years ago I would bump into you at Metro Fitness in January, because that's when people kind of say, all right, I'm going to get this together here, and let's get the year started off in a positive way. How about from your end here in the new year?
Well, New Year would be obviously health and happiness and all that fun stuff. That we all have goals and dreams, so that's one. And then I talked about you guys, we have fun with, hey, we're going to lose weight, we're going to eat better, we're going to have dry January. I like to talk about insurance resolutions, Lisa. Okay, some insurance resolutions, whether you're a business owner or a family that manages your personal insurance, and just a couple of them that I don't want to bore everybody out there, but first and foremost is work with an independent agent like CH Insurance. We talk about it all the time, right? A trusted advisor that's going to help you, guide you, work with you through the year with all these types of questions. So many people, guys, use an 800 number. They get put on hold. They're going online. They're with big brokers. You don't want that. You want the personal touch like CH. The second thing would be pull your policies out, whether they're homeowners or business. Take a peek. Call your agent. Things have changed. Right, Gomez? A lot of things have changed
Sure.
over our lives the past 2 years. Lisa, same thing with you, right? I mean, either kids are off the policy, you might have a new ring. Gomez, you buy your wife a lot of jewelry. You know, he laughs. You have to update that. You have to update that. And same thing with a business, right? A lot of people have put security systems in. They fixed the roof. They've done new things that can affect your policy. That would be one. Evaluate cybersecurity, right? Whether you're a business or personal, change passwords, update things from that standpoint. And there's cyber insurance. A lot of people don't know you can buy insurance for cyber, and we talk under the homeowners policy, guys. There's some sublimits that you have on your policy for credit monitoring and things of that nature. And I can go on and on. But the last piece would be, from a business standpoint, create a safety culture, wellness initiatives, safety committees to help in your risk management procedures, because that would ultimately help your workers' comp programs and maybe get better premiums as we move through 24. So there's a lot more. I don't want to bore you, but it's some fun stuff, but 24 is going to be a challenging year. As you guys know, we're in it's an election year. A lot of things are going to happen. The year's going to fly by, but, make sure you're reviewing your policies.
Good way to start the year, Joe, as always, and great to chat again. And I'm with you. I still say Happy New Year. So Happy New Year to you, Joe, and hope the family is doing well, and Senior and everybody else.
Yes, all good, and let's get a W tonight for the Cubes. I like this team, Gomez. I just think we hustle. We got great tenacity, but just slow down a little bit and stay within the system, and I think we're going to be okay.
Joe, hey, take care. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.